Alright, so today we're going to be talking about avoiding distractions in your study. So originally I was making this video to help you with your DAT study, but honestly, a lot of these tips really helped me out all throughout my dental school journey of getting into dental school, studying for boards, as well as the DAT. So honestly, studying's hard, and I'm one who gets distracted pretty easily. So one of the things that helped me the most when trying to learn how to study was creating a great study space for you. Find an area that's quiet, that has a limited amount of distractions, and somewhere where you can study consistently. So here's a list of some things you can try. Honestly, probably what worked best for me was just getting my phone and putting it in the other side of the room so it wasn't around and waiting until I had a study break before, getting on social media or that. Probably the next most helpful thing was using the Pomodoro technique. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically you study for 25 to 50 minutes, and then take like a 5 to 10 minute break. So the idea of this is that you have a certain amount of time where you have really focused, good quality studying going on, and then you take a break. As you start off, I recommend more like 25 minutes and see how you do. Take a 5 minute break, then do it again. And you're doing this multiple times throughout a day. I found this to be really helpful with my own studying. So think of your studying like a muscle. You want short, powerful, concentrated effort, and then you give yourself a break. You let your muscles recover, you rest. The more you do this, the better your focus and discipline and attention gets. You get better at studying. Just like a muscle gets bigger and stronger, you get better at focusing in your study material. So I would set a timer for 20 minutes and try and study until that timer went off, and I kept gradually increasing it until I was able to study more. And as I kept doing that over time, I was able to increase the time until I was able to study for longer periods straight until I was getting to like about that 50-minute mark. Another important thing is setting goals about what you're going to study. Having that clarity of this is what I'm going to study during this amount of time gets rid of a lot of that time wasted of trying to figure out what you're going to do or study. Along with that, having little goals or things that I could check off or cross out helped motivate me to continue studying to make it through my list of things to check off. Having someone there to support you and also help you be accountable for your goals is really important. So for me, what I did at the end of the day, I would tell my wife what I went over. I would kind of report to her on the day of like how well I did, and having just that accountability that I knew I had to go talk to her, that gave me a little extra motivation to work harder in the day, that I had good things to say to her at the end. And the last tip here is reward yourself. After you have a good study session or a good day, reward yourself with something you enjoy. That helps you avoid burnout. That helps you feel better about yourself and the whole studying process and just makes your days better. Studying's hard, you know. And this also gives you something to look forward to when you're just struggling to get through. Just, tell yourself, yeah, like if you do 20 more minutes, you get to go play this game. You get to go watch this show. Whatever it is that makes you happy. Studying's hard, so treat yourself. Studying's hard, and after you've put in a lot of work for it, don't be afraid to treat yourself. All right, well, I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with, and please share your study tips in the comments below.